Some people notice that even with earnest affirmations and a steadfast belief in the law of attraction, their goals remain out of reach. This situation often triggers discouragement or self-doubt. Yet a closer look at quantum physics and the workings of consciousness reveals potential reasons behind these so-called failures, along with pathways to remedy them. By examining the profound link between thought and matter, the subtle influence of hidden beliefs, and the dynamic role of emotional alignment, one can shift from an onlooker of reality to an active creator of it. The first step is to accept that every dimension of self, mind, emotions, physical body contributes to shaping each day's outcomes. Positive thinking by itself is rarely enough, as it may conflict with deep-rooted doubt or inertia if not accompanied by an authentic transformation of inner states and concrete daily practices. Some people glean a fresh perspective by contemplating quantum entanglement, which points to how certain particles can remain intimately linked across vast distances, each reflecting changes that occur in the other instantaneously. This phenomenon symbolizes the possibility that an ideal future self already exists in a realm of probabilities, bound to the present self by unseen threads. From this vantage, life is not just linear. The person you wish to become could be guiding or nudging you in subtle ways, provided you are receptive. The law of attraction, then, is less about conjuring magic and more about tuning your vibration so that you resonate with that future version of yourself. As an analogy, each day's thoughts, beliefs, and emotional states emit signals comparable to frequencies on a cosmic dial. Turn to the right station, and you hear the future version loud and clear, bridging the gap between the current reality and desired outcomes. A critical aspect is the observer effect, a quantum principle stating that the mere act of observing influences the state of what is observed. Some interpret this to mean that where you place your focus, what you watch for or anticipate, has the power to shift probabilities into actualities. This does not mean that a single fleeting wish instantly rewires events, but that consistent awareness can, over time, align potentialities in your favor. Each day, 1,000 small acts of focus or inattention shape the environment. Attending to your energy field, an interplay of your conscious and subconscious content, can help ensure that your default focus is beneficial rather than harmful. Some people have discovered that limiting beliefs constitute a major obstacle. Despite proclaiming, "I want abundance," an individual might harbor a hidden script inherited from childhood: money is the root of all misery. Such a contradiction ensures partial or total sabotage of the conscious aim. These limiting beliefs form invisible barricades blocking the path to tangible manifestation. Identifying them involves vigilance, noticing each twinge of discomfort or doubt around the pursuit of a dream. A negative emotional flash or a persistent statement in the mind like, "I'm not worthy," can be a clue. Once identified, these beliefs can be gently dismantled. Methods like journaling or breath-focused introspection allow one to face these beliefs head-on. Replacing them with new, empowering statements is vital, but it must be done consistently and with emotional conviction so that the subconscious accepts the updated narrative as truth. While adjusting beliefs lays the groundwork, a pivotal factor is emotional alignment. Many sources highlight that your emotions are a vibrational language. Joy, love, or gratitude may correspond to higher frequencies that prime you for favorable possibilities, whereas anger or despair keeps you locked in gloomier outcomes. Rather than demonizing negative emotions, it helps to see them as signals. If fear arises, one can respond by pinpointing its root and gently reframing the perspective, either by reminding oneself of available resources or by adopting a posture of self-compassion. Emotional alignment further entails focusing on what is already going well. By celebrating small victories and practicing gratitude, you reinforce a state of mind that is less preoccupied with scarcity or fear, thus transmitting a clearer, more uplifting signal to the cosmic field. Some experts even propose that deeply felt gratitude is one of the most potent catalysts of manifestation. In feeling grateful now, you embody the state of having already received blessings. Yet, none of these internal shifts suffice without action. Some folks wait for their dreams to materialize, missing the chance to anchor new opportunities through real steps. Quantum manifestation does not dispense with physical causality. Instead, It suggests that if you are in emotional and mental alignment, the practical actions you take, like sending an email, applying for a job, or starting a new project, will more often land on fertile ground. This synergy is crucial. Daily actions might seem mundane, but when approached from a higher alignment, they become vessels for bridging intangible intention and external reality. The best example is noticing an inspired idea. You feel an inner nudge to call a certain contact or join a workshop. Following up on that hunch can unlock doorways that otherwise remain hidden. Cultivating supportive environments cements these changes. The environment we inhabit includes not only physical surroundings, but also social and digital influences. If your living space is cluttered or chaotic, your mind may mimic that disarray, undermining clarity of vision. Transforming it into an organized, uplifting setting can help you maintain a stable emotional frequency. Similarly, if you surround yourself with individuals who constantly express cynicism or negativity, your attempts to remain buoyant might fail. Either limit exposure to such energies or develop strategies, perhaps an internal shield of calm, to preserve your vibe. Meanwhile, engaging with uplifting media fosters a more confident and open mindset. By weaving positivity into your environment, you set yourself up for success in harnessing the law of attraction's subtle mechanics. A powerful element of environment is time. Some practitioners note that certain hours, like early morning or right before sleeping, are particularly conducive to reprogramming the subconscious. These quiet times, when the mind is in a more relaxed state, can be used to recite affirmations, do breath work, or visualize the desired future self. Since the brain transitions through different wave states before fully waking or after becoming drowsy, suggestions slip more easily into subconscious acceptance. Ritualizing these moments amplifies their influence. For instance, you could keep a notebook by the bed to quickly jot down a positive statement or a mental image of your goal. Over weeks, these micro-habits add up, rewiring how you think and feel about your possibilities. Another dimension is the synergy with quantum entanglement concepts. If the future you is connected to the present you, then each moment of negativity might be a step away from that future, while each moment of positivity or clarity might be a step closer. It is beneficial to treat the future self as a genuine ally, perhaps by asking in meditation, "What would my successful, fulfilled self do in this situation?" This mental exercise can yield surprising clarity. The intangible link fosters an inner sense of guidance, as though a part of you has already mapped the route to the desired outcome. Listening to that inner guidance can drastically reduce wasted effort. Spiritual or mystical frameworks also highlight how unity consciousness suggests that all possibilities coexist. By aligning your personal consciousness with certain outcomes, you effectively invite them into form. The entire tapestry of existence is understood to be interconnected, so the shift in your personal energy can cause a ripple effect. While it might be subtle or appear only over time, the ripple effect can be recognized in random coincidences or synchronous events that confirm your new direction. To go deeper, daily mindfulness can play a crucial role. If negative thought patterns pop up, mindfulness provides the space to notice them without blindly believing them. For instance, if your mind whispers, "I'll never succeed," you can observe that statement, label it as an old fear, and replace it with a chosen affirmation. This approach also fosters emotional regulation. Instead of letting frustration or disappointment spiral, you catch them early, respond compassionately, and recenter. The repeated act of mindful pivoting ensures that your electromagnetic field, so to speak, remains consistent, sending out a cleaner, more unified signal that the law of attraction can more easily match. Likewise, gratitude emerges as a fundamental practice. By identifying sources of appreciation in your life, whether it's supportive relationships, small daily comforts, or personal achievements, you create an internal environment of enoughness and joy. This aligns elegantly with a high-frequency signature that resonates with other positive manifestations. Writing a gratitude list or spending a few moments in silent thankfulness sets the emotional tone that fosters new blessings. Some find that an attitude of gratitude can shift them out of a scarcity mentality in minutes, revealing fresh avenues or solutions that were previously invisible. Another tactic is to adopt certain movement or body-oriented practices. Yoga, dance, or even a simple walk can discharge pent-up tension while circulating blood and energy. These physical gestures reflect your readiness to break free from inertia. If you think of each cell as a contributor to the overall electromagnetic field, then movement flushes out stagnation, elevates mood, and keeps your entire system attuned to a more dynamic frequency. Particularly if you set an intention before the activity, something like, I move forward in life with energy and grace, the synergy can be potent. All these facets, belief shifting, emotional management, environment design, daily mindful alignment, physical movement, trusting the quantum link to one's future self, converge to form a well-rounded approach. Over time, the law of attraction ceases to be about momentary bursts of positivity. Instead, it evolves into a lived ethic of consistent alignment, genuine self-honesty, and strategic follow-through. Results might not appear exactly as first imagined, but often they surpass the initial vision in nuanced ways. None of this is to say that one will never face adversity. Life has cycles, challenges, and external factors that remain outside one's sphere of direct influence. However, by maintaining an adaptable, growth-oriented mindset, you can glean lessons from every obstacle, reaffirm your intentions after each setback, and refine your approach. Adversity in this lens is not proof the law fails, but rather part of a grand learning process that clarifies what you desire, fortifies internal resources, and tests your commitment to transformation. In the end, the law of attraction's purported failures frequently arise from incomplete understanding, deep self-contradictions, or an absence of supportive daily frameworks. When these are remedied, when limiting beliefs are uncovered and replaced, emotional alignment is sustained, direct and inspired actions are taken, and the environment is cultivated to reinforce positivity, manifestations often become natural outgrowths of an updated inner reality. By persistently practicing this synergy, each person can step into a more empowered role as a deliberate creator, forging experiences that more faithfully reflect their highest intentions.